So how do you go about telling the story? We talked about the elements, but storytelling, you got to keep it simple. This is really the creative part of the entire world of business. You want to sit down there and convey a message and have the story be meaningful to the audience to the point that they're on their edge of their seat, listening or reading the words that you have written down. It's got to be condensed, it's got to be concise, it's got to be a compelling story. Here's the four elements for your business story. Pretty much, it's almost like a movie plot, except you got 30 seconds to deliver the entire thing. Which problem do you solve? Which insight started the spark, the pivot of your business? And what are you doing now to fix the problem that you're solving for your customer? What's your mission? How do you want to make the lives of your customers, your clients, better because of the things that you bring to them, the value proposition that you're bringing forward to them? So which problem do you solve? Which insight started it? What are you doing now to continue to fix the problem for your customer and your mission? Here's an adventure story. The brewery. The problem: boring industry brewed lagers and stuffy ales. You have a spark of insight. What can we do to fix the problem? But let's start our own brewery, brewing in small batches instead of the big monsters. Let's build small ones. They're on a mission. This is actually a real story called The Brewery. Okay, and they're on a mission to make more people passionate about craft beer. They want to have individualized flavor, to sit down and meet the individual taste of the individual consumer. They're all about that. So the story and the brand storytelling is a powerful way to build lasting connections with your audience. Have compelling stories to engage customers, elicit emotions. Our job is to make the best beer for you because you aren't the same as everybody else. So we have a big selection of them built in small quantities, keep it fresh, just to make certain that you can enjoy the full flavor. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? You want to foster loyalty. You want to forge a relationship between you and the customer. Even if you never physically engage with them, even if you never see them, you want to have them have something in their mind, in the memory is what's going on. One of the best storytellers out there is Burt's Bees. Burt's got this fabulous image of Bert out there taking care of the bees. Like, oh my gosh, we respond well to brands with a human face on it. And surely Bert has a human face, one that you feel compassionate about. And because he looks a bit wild and maybe pathetic even, okay? If you have a charismatic ambassador or founder, make them part of your storytelling campaign. Interactivity is also a big key to keep it's a huge weapon to keep your storytelling arsenal. So give them something unique, something flavorful, something odd that makes you separate from the people next to you who are normal. So do something on the human side of it. Always in storytelling, remember, you always have a beginning, a middle, and the end. And somewhere there's a problem that you as a corporation are fixing for your client or your customer. A spark of insight. Oh, this is what we're going to do. And how do you fix the problem? And what's your mission? And you also maybe want to have a hero. I am the hero to save the customer from this evil. Okay. And you have a villain. The villain is this thing over here. Those are typical parts of a story. You also have a tool that your hero has to wield power against the evil enemy, whatever that is, whether it's a piece of soap to sit down there and toss into your wash machine, that'll destroy that evil villain of dirt, grime, and grub, but you have a solution in the process. Storytelling. It's fun, it's interesting, and profitable. Take care.